As hopes grow over a breakthrough in technology, oil and gas companies are increasing their efforts to get into lithium. This metal is critical to electric car batteries. ExxonMobil, Schlumberger, Occidental Petroleum, and Equinor are testing whether they can use their skills in pumping, processing, and reinjecting underground fluids such as water and oil to process lithium using unconventional brine sources. This could help ease the forecast shortages for a material that is expected to be crucial to energy transition. TechMet is a U.S.-backed mining investment fund. According to Brian Mennell, the chief executive, there are many oil and gas companies putting in a great deal of effort and time into becoming big players in lithium. TechMet owns a stake of Energy Source Minerals, a developer of lithium backed by Schlumberger. It's an evolution that is natural for the oil industry. The obvious choice is lithium brines, as they excel at pumping fluids and subsurface pumps, unlike wind farms and charging networks, which they do not have any expertise in. Exxon, Chevron and Equinor in the US and BP and Equinor in Europe are all looking to stay profitable in a world that is trying to reduce emissions and switch to cleaner energies. The move by oil majors into lithium will reassure automakers who currently rely on unproven small miners for the large quantities of lithium they need to electrify vehicles over the next decade, as Western countries prohibit the sale of new diesel and petrol cars while electric car use in China is increasing. The oil companies have been very speculative. They only invested a fraction of their capital in fossil fuels and are limited to acquiring rights to lithium deposits, obtaining minority stakes through venture arm companies, and licensing the extraction technology. ExxonMobil paid $100 million to buy oilfield brines that contain lithium in Arkansas' Smackover region, fending of interest from Schlumberger, Equinor and other companies, two sources familiar with the situation said. Equinor acquired a stake of Lithium de France, a developer, in 2021. U.S. shale producers Occidental also jointly own Terra Lithium. Chevron's CEO has expressed an interest in lithium metal. The growth in lithium supply has recently been driven by hard rock resources from Australia and China, which are now being added to the brines of Latin America that provide the second major source of battery metal. The future of brine, and its contribution to the battery metal, depends on commercializing direct lithium extraction, a new technology that has not been proven at large scale. It uses membranes, beads, or filters to selectively remove the white-silver mineral from salty solutions. In South America, the lithium in brine found beneath salt-encrusted soil, called salar, is currently extracted by evaporation pools that remove all other elements except lithium. DLE is the exact opposite, and Goldman Sachs calls it a potentially revolutionary technology. It's lithium's version of oil fracking. The process would reduce the time it takes to extract lithium from months to just a few days. Recovery rates could be as high as 60 to 80%, compared to 40 to 60% for ponds. DLE has been successfully used by Livent in Argentina since 1998, and for a few projects in Qinghai in China. This would allow oil companies to extract lithium from brine at oil fields or geothermal projects. Enverus, an oil consultancy firm, recently described the potential multi-billion-dollar bonanza that awaits DLE investors within the Permian Basin in Texas and New Mexico. This is the most productive oil field in the world. Enverus estimated that wastewater from shale fracking can produce up to 225,000 tons, or $19 billion, of lithium carbonate per year. DLE projects have also been launched in Nevada and Utah. Imperial Oil in Western Canada, a company owned by Exxon and rich in oil, joined forces with E3 Lithium to form a DLE joint venture. The Inflation Reduction Act of last year includes subsidies for investors in U.S. lithium processing and mining. Canada also offers generous tax incentives to this nascent industry. The small market and complexity in getting automakers to approve battery-grade materials may not be worth it. According to calculations by the African Energy Council, Even with optimistic assumptions about growth and prices, lithium's market could reach $150 billion annually in 2030, compared to oil, which is currently worth $2.6 trillion. Rio Tinto is the only mining company that has been deterred from investing in the lithium market by the size of the current market. Oil majors' potential market would only be a small fraction of the overall lithium market. Ahmed Mehdi is an advisor at Benchmark Mineral Intelligence, who advises oil companies about their lithium strategy. He said that DLE could increase its contribution to the lithium supply from 10% at present, to between 15 and 20% by 2030. Industry insiders believe that early-stage activities will pave the path for significant battery metal production. There are several companies that want to gain a stronger position in the lithium market through M&As, greenfield projects, or by doubling their resources of produced water. The oil companies are interested in more than just the brine that is produced by the production of crude. Equinor stated that it closely followed the technological and market development for geothermal brines extraction, a renewable energy industry in which oil companies are interested. Vulcan Energy Resources is developing geothermal brine lithium in Germany's Rhine Valley, with Stellantis as its owner. It is also in discussions to form a partnership between oil and gas firms for the DLE and geothermal parts of the project. Chris Marino said that BP, Shell, Eni, Exxon and Equinor are looking into the lithium industry. The increasing efforts of oil and gas companies to enter the lithium market and the potential breakthrough technology of direct lithium extraction, DLE, have the potential to disrupt African countries that possess significant lithium deposits and devalue their resources. Africa is known to have substantial lithium reserves, with countries such as Zimbabwe, Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, Namibia, and Mali holding significant lithium deposits. These reserves have the potential to become major sources of lithium for the global market and play a crucial role in the energy transition towards electric vehicles and renewable energy storage. However, the emergence of DLE technology, which allows for quicker and more efficient extraction of lithium from brine sources, could undermine the value of African lithium deposits. Currently, the primary method of extracting lithium from brines in South America relies on evaporation ponds that take months to complete the extraction process. DLE, on the other hand, promises extraction in just a few days with higher recovery rates. This technological advancement could shift the focus of lithium production away from traditional brine sources, including those in Africa. If DLE technology becomes widespread and economically viable, it could lead to a surge in lithium supply from alternative sources, potentially reducing the demand for African lithium deposits. As a result, African countries heavily reliant on lithium exports could experience a devaluation of their resources and face challenges in monetizing their lithium reserves effectively. Furthermore, the involvement of major oil companies in the lithium market could amplify this disruption. With their expertise in subsurface fluid extraction and processing, oil companies are exploring opportunities to leverage their existing capabilities to extract lithium. This could lead to increased competition in the lithium market, as oil companies enter with substantial resources and funding. For African countries, it becomes crucial to strategically position themselves to mitigate the potential risks associated with the devaluation of lithium deposits. This may involve diversifying their economies, attracting investments in lithium beneficiation and downstream industries, and fostering domestic battery manufacturing capabilities. By focusing on value-added activities beyond raw lithium extraction, African countries can ensure they remain relevant and capture a share of the lithium market's value chain. It is important for African governments and stakeholders to closely monitor the developments in DLE technology and the strategies of oil companies entering the lithium market. By adopting proactive policies, fostering innovation, and establishing sustainable partnerships, African countries can position themselves to maximize the benefits of their lithium reserves and navigate the potential disruptions caused by technological advancements and shifts in the global lithium market.